Well, hello again, and welcome back to Kieron Seaman's studio. So, today we are going to do a new drawing, and I'm going to use my new nib that I bought in Brighton. Look at that one. I'm going to try that one out, and if that all doesn't work out, I've got a second one that I bought in Brighton that I will try completely different nibs. Look at that. So, that's what we are going to plan on doing today. And I'm in the mood to do some birds just to shake things up a little bit. So, let's get started. We have our jam jar of Indian ink, and we have our Brighton bought pen in the Pen 2 paper on Sydney Street in Brighton. That's where I bought it. So, let's have a go and see how it works. Let's see how we get on with this. All right. Wow. Wow. That is a very, very flexible nib. Oh my God. Look at that. It's just exploding in my fingers. Woo! It didn't have a name on it, but I bought it in this nib shop. They do pens and inks and paper and notebooks and all that type of funky stuff, and it was just a tiny little shop, but it was beautiful. There was a man in there, and this lovely lady with her little dog, and yeah, it was very cool. Very, very nice little shop. You know, it's the type of little shop you can kind of go in and you can spend about 2 weeks in there, you know. And very, very pleasant people. I'd never been in the shop before. It was very, very nice. Very friendly. It was a nice nib, actually. It's a very nice nib. It has a lovely kind of control of the thick and thin, which I really like. Look at the way all that thin lines come in there. Look at that. There's our lovely bird there. Let's give him a lovely wicked grin. So don't forget I have a shop. Don't forget my Etsy shop. If you're interested in buying a print, or I've done a couple of t-shirts, I've done a couple of tote bags, or if you're interested in anything, you let me know and we'll sort it out for you. But I'm trying to get some prints going on in there. And if there's any drawings that come up that you see that you particularly like, let me know and we'll try and sort something out. Oh, that's lovely. Look at that. It's letting me spit the pen, and then at the same time it's letting me go up and I draw these big feathers on. Look at that. That is so beautiful. Look at that pen. Look at it. It's like a kind of stealth bomber that they've got in whatever country it is, America. It's like a stealth bomber nib. Oh, fantastic. Oh, lovely feeling to it. Absolutely beautiful. And I did a review of the Inkvent, and it's a diamond ink. I didn't actually realize that. Um, One of our lovely peoples told me. It was a beautiful red ink. He's quite cute, isn't he? He's quite a cute little bird. How thick that line goes. Look at that, it works all the way down there. And on top of it you can go in and you can do these really gentle little lines. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful nib. I'm not usually so fond of the flexi nibs because I do find that sometimes they're kind of too soft, and I find it's like a little bit difficult to kind of control that softness when you're drawing. Whereas this is phenomenal. It's like, you see how thick it kind of puts that line down next to something so gentle, and it's lovely. Mr. Muir made a strange noise there. I just fancied just drawing a bird. I've been drawing a couple of birds this week, and I'm really enjoying getting into drawing them. There's something quite special about drawing birds and stuff like that. I don't really quite know what's going to happen here, but this might be a nice one to actually paint up, put some colour on. Let's give him a nice big wobbly foot. I love drawing feet and stuff like that. Well, I've had my shop up I've had it up a couple of times, to be honest, and it's always very difficult selling artwork, you know. I see it as some people seem to think it's like some kind of entertaining type subject, and so I've had the shop open a couple of times and closed it a couple of times. I think at one point I had like 600 prints and stuff in there. It was quite incredible. So, come and support. Come and support an artist. That's his long feet there. We'll get some. See, I've done that again, haven't I, with that? There you go. Move it over a little bit and you can see. I did that with a drawing earlier. I did the one with the sword and cutting somebody's head off, and then on the speed drawing of it you couldn't actually see it. There was no sword. So people were asking me, what's he doing? Well, he's cutting somebody's head off. Oh, really? I couldn't see that. I love the way the ink is just rolling off this nib here. I was just checking there. I've got another little dog here today. I've actually got two little dogs. I've got Mr. Miro, and then I've got this little dog called Luna who's in to visit. Kind of babysitting it for a friend of mine. And they're so different dogs. They're really so different. It's incredible. I don't think you really notice it, but dogs have a real different personalities as well. Well, that's our little bird. All the texture on his feet. Give him some little claws. That's cool. I need to get that other. Maybe I can stretch that other wing out. Just trying to get a nice feeling there with the wing. It's kind of like he's putting one wing out. So let's see if we can do some colour on this one. Maybe it'd be quite nice to get some colour into it. Of him stretching out his wings. And if there's anything that you would like to kind of learn a little bit about some of the drawing, I've started to do some teaching videos and things like that. If there's anything that you want to learn, or there's anything that you would like to know more of, if I can help, I'm more than happy to. That's all the wings coming in there. That's Mr. Miro dancing away in the background there. I'll tell you what, let's try and do like back feathers to him. That's our little bird. I'm tempted to draw a little worm there, like he's kind of like charming this worm up out of the ground, you know. And he's just kind of like, with all his kind of magical charms, he's kind of called this worm up out of the ground. Let's do his tongue hanging out like he's kind of mesmerized or something like that. Almost like a kind of a snake charmer type of feeling. There he is, coming up out of the ground. Let's draw a nice big hole there for him. So he's coming up out of the ground. Well, that's quite cool, isn't it? What do you think of that? Ooh. Messing coming up out of the ground. Being charmed up out of the ground by this lovely bird. Cool. That is quite a lovely drawing. Very nice. Let's put my name down here somewhere. Kieron Siemens. That's my studio. Kieron Siemens. And this is where we drew all these lovely fun and funky drawings for you. That is one beautiful nib. Bought in Brighton only the other day when I bought my strawberry ink. Did you watch the review on the strawberry ink? That was kind of fun, wasn't it? There we are. And that is our drawing for today. The tempted up little worm coming up out of the ground. Look at that. I'm just going to add a little bit of shadow in here. I can just highlight that. Very nice. So there's a lovely little drawing for you today with our special nib all the way from Brighton. Let's just wipe that off on my very clean cloth. Pulled it out of the holder. There's our nib. That's what we used today. Very, very beautiful. And I really enjoyed doing that drawing too. A very quick little drawing for you, but really has a lovely feeling to it. I love this idea of the bird with the big wings, kind of conjuring the worm up out of the ground. We'll let the ink dry on that. Maybe we'll put some colour on it later on. But for now, thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much for watching. Thank you for the support, and come back again soon. If you haven't subscribed, hit that button. And if you want a print, please go to the Etsy shop, Kieron Stevens Studio, and you get a print. And if there's anything you especially want, let me know. Okay? Thank you very much. See you all again very, very soon. Bye-bye.